All right. Hello. My name is Gabe slash Gabbykins. I I've been I've set a New Year's resolution to do an audio journal, like a public one, talking about how I'm feeling, working on that. I'm not very good at it, so I thought I would make myself by doing this. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna go. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna have some video game background while I play, video game on in the background while I yap about how I'm feeling, whether there's been anything that's happened that's good recently, or vice versa. If I've not been having a great week, then I'll talk about it. I'm hoping that the more I do of this, the better it'll get. The more experience I get doing this. I hate talking out loud. I've tried streaming and I struggle with it. So I thought maybe this slightly lower pressure, have a bit of fun while I watch myself play video games. So this is Bolian that's playing right now. But yeah, right. I have set myself some notes, questions I need to answer. So, what is my goal? My goal is to yap, and hopefully during that time, I will figure out what I want this to be and improve it. Like I say, I'm not very good at this. That's my goal. Improve on my terrible talking skills and give me a reason to say what I'm thinking out loud, because I know a lot of people enjoy writing things down. I'm very bad at writing things down. The best I do is write a note when I think of it in the moment, and then it leaves my head. So if I don't write it down right then, I forget about it. Why am I doing this? I think I've probably already just said that. I'm not good at saying these things. And yeah, the basics is I just want to improve. I want to see if this will help me get anywhere. And I don't know, I think it will. And hopefully, other people maybe enjoy this more than I'm doing right now. What are my hopes for 2025? That's my next note that I wrote. I think for the most part, I want 2025 to be a year of self reflection and a little bit more of maybe, what's the word? Oh, I just realized this. I forgot to change it so you can see my mouth on the. I just noticed that. Yeah, I think I want this year to be full of me being a bit more introspective. 2024, I had a real tough time letting myself off a bit. I hold myself a bit too accountable sometimes, I think, and then other times not so much. A lot of the time, I either blame myself for a lot of stuff or I say that it's everyone else's fault. I need to work on that, I think, to a degree. Give myself a little slack and give other people a bit more slack as well. Because, yeah, I think it's not fair on me, it's not fair on other people to expect so much when I can't even do it, or when it's a little bit too much of a issue. I'm not entirely sure, like I say, I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if this is going to be a long running thing. I want to try and do it every week, something I can listen back on myself. I also hate, as well as something for maybe other people to relate to. And hopefully, the more I do it, the better I get. But yeah, so got so distracted. My goals for this year: talk more, be a bit more introspective, give myself a bit more slack, maybe play some of the games I keep putting off. I'm hoping that. So, what I'm trying to do these days or in the future is I'll be streaming every Sunday, and then I think it'll be like every Saturday, unless there's like other things going on. I'll try and do those. Do these on, yeah, Saturdays. Get my thoughts out. If I've had a shit week, talk about that. If I've had a good week, talk about that. Maybe I'm trying to think. I'll try and like add some like images into this so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. If I've been, getting up to anything like, doing an experience or went out to a nice meal or just general, Oh, we went to the zoo, then we get to see the zoo. Yeah, I want these to be like maybe 30-ish minutes. I don't think I want to put like a rock solid time limit on it, but I think 30 minutes gives me enough time to feel better about myself, as well as it gives YouTube retention enough time to push people into the video. It also means that if people want to watch this stuff, then they can just throw it on in the background. It's on for a little bit. I think that's essentially the gist. But yeah, right. So, what have I been up to? Obviously, so today is the 27th of December. This is hopefully coming out in the new year if I don't hate it too much. Christmas just happened. I got a lot of nice presents. I'm lucky enough to have some nice parents, some, a nice partner, and her parents are nice as well.
Oh my god! He made it!
Yeah, it's been fun. I got a bunch of Pokemon cards. I've tried to push myself back into playing that for a bit. I've gotten some decent ones. I got a couple secret rares recently, which is fun. Bought my just today handed in a disposable camera to get that developed, and then got a new one. So hopefully that'll be something that I get back into. Trying to, make myself do that a little bit more. It's quite relaxing making all the clicky sounds with the disposable camera. I'm just trying to be a bit more present, I think. I'm not very good at enjoying the moment. I think I hear a lot of people talking about time optimism. I feel as though I have something called time pessimism, where if something's going to take too long, I give up. I just go, well, there's no point even bothering. It's pointless. I'll just do something else. I'll stay at home. I'll have some lunch at home. I'll play a game. I'll sink a couple hours into a game for no point, for no reason, just for the sake of it. I want to work on that. I'm not entirely sure how, but I'm hoping again that maybe talking about this, maybe people in comments can, tell me how bad I am at this and maybe offer some tips, maybe fix audio. Anyway, like lifestyle wise, I just recently, last couple weeks, got diagnosed with ADHD after 24 and a half years, which was nice. I feel as though it was a bit of a long time coming. I have shown traits for a very long time, and I think it's very not vindicating, but it's reassuring to know that it's not imposter syndrome I have, and actually ADHD. I think for a very long time I really struggled with the idea that what if I'm making this up? What if I'm a bit of a hypochondriac? There's people doing much worse with ADHD than I would, so it can't be that I have it because everyone else is doing a lot worse. I have a job that I don't hate, not necessarily enjoy it, but I don't hate it. I don't know if I'm any good at it, but yeah, I don't hate it. I feel like I keep losing my train of thought right now. Hopefully this whole shebang helps in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I think getting an actual diagnosis definitely helped. I'm really happy with the fact that they think I have it. Like I say, I think there was, for a very long time, it was very unsurprising to anyone that I do have it, because how could I not? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for ADHD at least. But yeah, I think so. The other note that I had was, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? Who the fuck knows? I think I've been a little bit on the more depressed side of things recently. I've been finding it hard to enjoy what I do, which I'm hoping is going to change with this and buying myself Pokemon packs and hopefully playing on stream when my friends are actually awake. If you can't tell, I'm UK based. I have quite a few friends that live in the US or North America, and a lot of them are rarely awake at the time that I am able to join a call or play a game with them. So it makes it hard for me. And I think it's part of that time pessimism of going, oh, but it's already 9:30. There's no point bothering because they'll be going to sleep soon. And, there's no point playing a couple games because I'm going to go to bed soon as well. Or not them going to sleep. What am I on about? Like them needing to go make dinner or go to work. Or fucking not even be awake yet. So I think a lot of it comes down to that, and I try and stack my schedule, but then I get stressed out that I've stacked it, which is never fun. I'm not really sure how this is going. I feel like I'm on a call with myself in the future. I don't know if that makes sense. I like watching these numbers go up. I'm doing that a lot right now. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if this is a good idea for a YouTube channel or not. I feel like so I watch a lot of different kinds of YouTubers, content creators. I watch a good bit of like Jay Schlatt stuff, and I enjoy his weekly Schlatt videos. I think that's part of the reason I want to try this out. I don't really. I'm bad at playing a game and talking, which makes it very tough to stream. I find it really hard to concentrate on that while I do other stuff. Again, comes back to that Discord issue with friends where they'll be talking and I just cannot concentrate on what they're saying. I mean, it eats into my real life where someone will ask me something and I'll be so sucked into my YouTube video or the manga I'm reading at the time, and they'll have to quite literally wait and stare at me for a bit until I notice that the silence is there, and then I'll finally look up and go, huh? And then they have to ask me the question again, tell me something again. Quite hard, and I think quite infuriating for quite a few people. Talk about something else for a bit. Video games that I've been playing recently, I guess, or video games that I'm hoping to play in the future, whether it's on stream or recording for this or just for myself. I think playing it on a recording like for this, I think will help get me not out of my comfort zone, but it'll give me better opportunity to enjoy it while I know that it's going towards something. Again, I think it's part of that sort of efficiency issue. I don't know if that's like an ADHD thing or something, but that issue with having to make things worth it. I know that that's a thing with someone. I don't know what kind of people that is an issue with. I think for the most part, it's useful to. What am I fucking saying? I'm just not even yapping. I'm talking about video games that I want to play. Yeah, I enjoy video games. I enjoy roguelites. I enjoy shooters. I enjoy story-driven games. I love story-driven games. I'm hoping like those sort of ones can be like streamed videos because I feel like that's what I enjoy doing on stream. I like playing a game with a story that I can focus on, and then people can join in and we can talk about it, or they can just sit and stare and I don't have to talk to them. It gives, I don't know, I feel as though that's the best outcome for everyone. I know that some people prefer streamers that do just chatting and all they do is talk to each other via microphone and chat. But I'm not very good at that. Maybe that'll improve in the new year. But I enjoy playing a game with friends on stream, like Lethal Company or like just Overwatch, something that is so brain off that you can just throw on. But then I also enjoy the games like Run, Arco. I just recently got the Plucky Squire, so I'll probably play that on stream at some point. I really want to play Before Your Eyes. I finally installed it. I bought that on sale years ago. I never actually played it. Same with Dredge, Outer Wilds. I enjoy playing Mouthwashing. I was ass at it, and I think I barely got any of the subtext during the stream, and then after the fact, really enjoyed the like commentaries I've seen over the last few months about it. I bought The Witcher 3. That might be a long-term stream game or one that I just play for the background of these sorts of things. That might be fun, so people can just sort of watch that in the background while I talk over it and annoy them with my shit takes. Cyberpunk 2077. I think I have so many games that I know are good and I've played a good bit of, and then I just stopped playing it one day, and then I never carried it on. Where's one? Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I'm at 96.7 hours of that on Steam. I reached Act 3 and then I stopped playing and then I never carried on. I've played maybe a couple solo games of Deep Rock Galactic last December. Blasphemous 2 I still need to finish. That might be one that can go on here or something. It's a little bit risque, so I don't know about that. Middle Earth games, Risk of Rain games, I love those ones. I remember buying the first one and playing it during college lessons instead of paying attention. I know, and you're thinking, wow, you only got diagnosed for ADHD in 2024 when it's been, what, 3 years since, oh my god, 3 years since I left uni. That's vile. I don't like that at all. I already feel old enough. I don't enjoy hearing that I'm even older. I'm hoping, generally speaking, new year, new me, I don't know. I want to improve on a lot of stuff. I think for the most part, now that I am diagnosed as neurodivergent, I can at least be told that I'm doing well when it takes me longer to do stuff because I'm doing well. I went out to the cafe with my partner's family just for a little catch up brunch session at my partner's place of work, and it was really nice. I added loads of food, really nice cookie, a lovely gingerbread syrup mocha, which was very nice until the very end, where the very bottom of the cup had a lot of gingerbread syrup, and it was very strong. Yeah, so I did that, and then went over to my local town, High Street, just to get those photos developed. Popped into DEX, or I prefer to call it Kex. I wanted to. They had a lav microphone, like one of the Sennheiser's one, and I was looking online, and it was like 100 something pounds. And then I looked at this one, and it was like 38. So I was like, oh, could I maybe double check like whether this is any good? See if the audio's okay. Oh, they could not get it working. Like I don't think it was like their fault. I don't think it's a bad thing. It probably was fine, but I didn't want to, just buy it outright without double checking. There's like this little mini jack on it, so it's like tiny. And I think it has like a thing that you can screw into like the micro packs or whatever, so it doesn't fall out. But we just couldn't figure it out, and in the end, I just sort of gave up. I was like, oh, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll give up. Someone already probably has something and can buy that, so leave it to them. But yeah, I think yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say, man. I'm looking at the screen and I'm looking and hoping that any of this makes sense. Yeah, so I was gonna get this lav, and then I gave up because I thought that might be fun if I tried to do like a couple commentary videos that would never have been good in the first place. I have a green screen that I want to make use of at some point, which I might do at some point, but that'll be much further down the line. I'm awful at editing, so it's going to take some time for me to get used to that. Improve on that. I have DaVinci Resolve, just the free version, because that costs a lot of money, and Adobe Premiere is an absolute shit show, and I hate it. And that's pretty much all there is to that. So yeah, after I did that, I went over to like local pop cult store. I wanted to see if they had any Pokemon cards. The guy was like, "Oh, we're sold out," because obviously it's just after Christmas. So I think a lot of people went in and wanted to get themselves some Pokemon cards with their newly earned money from Christmas. But obviously that means that I didn't have any. Very rude of them. So then instead of that, they suggested going over to, there's like a local stationery store, and right in the front of that store they have like a little stand with a bunch of Pokemon cards. So I bought myself a tin of that. I got myself a secret rare Varoom card, as well as the like promotional Walking Wake card, and what else was there? There's some decent ones. The water type. Is it Ogerpon? Never know how to say it. Ogerpon? Ogerpon. The guy with the masks from the new DLC or whatever. It was funny. I bought myself I'm not addicted.
You sure about
I'm not
that?
addicted at all. I wanted to buy myself a pack for the first time in a very long time. Like first time as an adult. Hopefully it doesn't destroy me. And yeah, sorry, I'm so spent. Yeah, and I got the teal mask Ergopon, which I'm pretty sure when I looked online, at least at one point, it was like selling for $20, maybe a bit more, I don't know. So then I got that, and then I managed to sort the developing the photos. Got a new one, which like includes the price for developing the card. The card? Developing a picture. My brain is just not functioning right now. I don't know if this is going to be any good. I'm currently feeling like Tim Robinson's sketch. I've got too much shit on me. Too hot. My chin itches. Add another random saying. Yeah. My chin itches. Whatever the fuck he says. Is that what? That's not what he says.
I'm taking the chin off.
It kills. That's it.
Kill. Yeah,
It does kill. Yeah, it actually does kill. Yeah, I feel like that right now, even though I've not got too much shit on me and it's not too hot, and like I don't even want to be around anymore. And that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. I don't even want to be around anymore. What have I been watching recently? I've been enjoying a bit of anime. Dan Dan, obviously. It's peak. It's the goat, and everyone should watch it. And what's to do? I've been on my like 40th rewatch of The Office in the morning before work, just throwing it on in the background while I do stuff like cooking. I'll just have that on the TV so I can just sort of like hear it in the background, which is kind of nice. I recently, part of my Christmas presents was a pair of Loop earbuds, the experience ones for going to gigs, stuff like that. They're proving pretty useful so far. It was funny. I was just trying them out earlier while I vacuumed the house, and I just had a YouTube video playing out loud. And like, obviously, normally, if you got the vacuum going, you will not be able to hear the YouTube video because it is far too loud. But thanks to the Loop earbuds, it was like I could barely hear the vacuum, and I could hear the YouTube video crystal clear, which is quite nice. I think I'm going to use those a lot more while I vacuum around the house, and I'm not listening to a podcast through the earphones instead. Yeah, I hope any of this makes sense. I don't know if it does. I don't know if there's any point to any of this. Like I say, I don't even want to be around anymore. This is going to be a bit of a test run, and hopefully it improves as I continue with this. I think I just want something that's going to make me do stuff. Having a routine really helps me to feel like I'm accomplishing something, and hopefully this really helps with that. There's going to be some good weeks, there's going to be some bad weeks. I think it's just going to be... I just have to accept that, and I think what I also need to do is accept that it doesn't have to be perfect straight away, and I can improve on things instead of giving up and just being sick of doing stuff. I don't just shut down, I think is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to just shut down and give up, end up in my same usual wallowing spot. I can't do anything right, which I think I definitely do hit those moments sometimes, and I want to make sure that I'm not doing that these days. So I really think that it's not productive at all, and I think having somewhere to air out my silly thoughts, like somewhere like here, will be a lot more useful than giving up and shutting down and not talking to anyone at all. I am going to be trying counseling soon, which I'm hoping is going to improve my ability to do this. They are experienced with people with ADHD, and are going to be able to help me sort of reframe my thinking for a lot of this and improve on my habits and sort of like add a bit of ritual to my everyday life, which is going to hopefully make it a lot more manageable. I think I might see if I can finish off here. I don't know if this is going to be good enough, long enough, or what, but I think let me know if this is any good. If there's things I can improve on right now, or what whatever you think. I think I'm very open to improvement and constructive criticism right now. I think early on is where I want to make some fixes to how I do all of this, and I'm hoping that you guys can help me with that. Be sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, whether this is going to be anything of value or not. Basically, I think it might be valuable for me. If it really is not what people want to hear, then I don't know, I'll just do this to myself. But I think this is something that might help other people. I don't know. I think it's gonna be nice that to hear that if people relate. I think something I enjoy online is when people talk about how they're feeling and might be able to rationalize what I'm thinking and blaming myself for, when really there's nothing I can do about it, or there's nothing that is gonna stop how I thinking about things, or I don't know. I think I just need to improve on talking about how I'm feeling. That's going to be something that a lot of people can relate to. I don't know. I think especially in this day and age, a lot of people just want to keep to themselves, and I am absolutely one of those people. And I think I don't know if you guys can hear in the background. My dog is currently snoring. I can put a picture on the screen of his dumb ass soon if you guys want. He'll probably be a bit of a staple in my videos. I'll try and I like getting videos of him because he's a big dumb dog. He's a big dummy, and I absolutely love him, and I think you guys would too. I think it's going to be hard not to include him in things because he absolutely loves being included in everything. Right. I'm going to call it there. Like I say, like, subscribe, comment, and share it around to people you want to. You don't have to, but I guess I've heard, I don't know if this is much of a thing. I know that it's a thing on Instagram. You can, when you, what am I trying to say? When you press share and then just choose to copy the link, apparently that still counts as like sharing it around. So I don't know if you guys could do that. So it helps boost this a bit. I don't know. Number go up, dopamine go up, the usual. So that might help with that. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. I think yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Have a good week, guys and gals and theys and thems and everyone in between. I hope you have a good week, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from you in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this absolute yap session. I don't know why I'm still talking. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Love you. Bye.